How do I start this off? Hey guys, I'm not gonna do the same thing as I did last time where I just went, hey. If there's one thing I always make fun of is I've been making fun of the way I started off that Linux video. Just, hey, it's been a bit, yeah, I'm a Linux user, by the way. The last time I uploaded, I was kind of just shit posting a bunch, and I just wanted to say that I wanted to upload something, and I couldn't think of anything to upload, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna shit post. As of right now, the internet is out. I was reading some comments in the comment section of the video. I haven't looked at the video in a bit, so like, how am I doing? And as of right now, I believe, as of right now, the video has 4.4 thousand views. The amount of support and just overall, like, oh yeah, I switched to Linux as well, and it's been great, is wonderful, and I really enjoy doing this. Linux, just switching to Linux has kind of made me fall in love with computers again, because you're always kind of like learning something new every time you use it. I was looking at the video, and I saw this. This was during a frame in the video where I showed my rice, and you can't see it, but you have, oh, this is my rice. It's like literally the most basic rice ever. Like, you have a Terminator background. I still use like the default KDE taskbar, and the console, I made like virtually no changes to NeoFetch. And I saw one of the comments, somebody said, somebody recommended FastFetch. I tried doing that, and I made a fucking mistake, and I accidentally uninstalled, well, accidentally, no, I did it, and I thought I could reinstall it without breaking anything. So I uninstalled NeoFetch, and then I reinstalled it, and it completely fucked my configuration for it, just visually. So the custom ASCII art that I had for it is gone. It was like a planet or something. I gotta find a new ASCII art for it, and I was thinking of changing it anyway because I kind of didn't like it. So, and you know what, just for you guys, I think I'm going to give a little update on my rice. So this is what my computer looks like. I thought about changing my cursor, but honestly, I love the default KDE cursor so much. Although the one change I did make was, the one thing I did change is I went from Breeze to Breeze Lite. I just made the cursor white because I think that just looks better. I have it set up to where there are no icons on my screen. And then if I go down here, the taskbar just kind of appears. I might change that to not auto hide, because it's kind of annoying when you have to go down and click this and log out. It's kind of annoying, so I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. What I could do is I could make it align to the left a little, but then it just looks like Windows. So that's what I don't want, because I like it to be mine. So I think moving it to the center is fine. I think it looks great. So I'm not like looking in the bottom left all the time. If I open up my console, I figured out how to get rid of that stupid toolbar that pops up in console, so now I don't have to worry about running a console emulator or a terminal emulator like Alacrity or something. If I'm going to use something like that, I'm probably going to use it on my laptop. I tried installing Linux on my laptop, but I must have changed the setting in my BIOS, because now I have to have like a BIOS password for it, and I don't remember what I set it to. So now I have to contact the manufacturer of the laptop and give me the master password for it, because I want to install either Fedora with Fedora Workstation with GNOME, or install Arch with Hyprland. But it's an NVIDIA GPU on it, so I don't know if Hyprland will work. And even then, I'm mostly just using, like, browsing the internet, accessing the school website, and typing in essays and stuff. So maybe I don't need Hyprland. It's a big pain in the ass, so I think I'm gonna go with Fedora Workstation. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. I have a bunch of virtual machines here. One with just Mint, because I could do Mint, or I could do GNOME with like either Ubuntu or Fedora Workstation, but I'm probably gonna go with Fedora, because Fedora is I believe run by the Red Hat project, and if I remember correctly, it's like super stable and like it's great. It's like an overall great Linux distro for if you want like stable releases periodically. Well, mostly I've been working and like doing schoolwork, just hanging out with a bunch of friends, and if I'm not doing that, I'm over here messing with my rice. I have not gone full Unix porn yet, but I feel like I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm just like literally everything is different, because I use KRunner for the searching for apps. I don't even press the Windows key, the meta key, but I still call it the Windows key to search for apps anymore. I literally just do it from here because I think it's literally so much better. The file search is like so much better than Windows. What I used to do on Windows, I could probably get some footage of it, but I would press the Windows key and I would type in the name of an application. But the problem was that if you know how Windows 11 file search works, it is literally the worst thing ever. Like literally the worst thing ever made. So like you'll search a file and then it'll be like, oh, do you want to look it up on Bing, or do you want to do like a huge list of all the files with that name? And I'm like, no, I just want that file. On here, let's say, boom, this is the folder. Like the file search on here is so much better. Like, one thing I will criticize myself for in the last video I made about Linux was that it was all improvised. I just kind of said shit for no reason. And also, I was really tired that day, and I just didn't know what I was talking about. But now that I've used it more. I think I've used Linux for... When did I upload that video? I think like 2 months ago, right? Yeah, it was like 2 months ago. I'd used Linux for a while, but I never really like bothered going into the config files and completely changing how my system operated. I wanted to keep my Linux experience like it's a PC, right? But I wanted it to have like a minimalist look. That's why you have this taskbar here, which I don't remember what I used for it. Let's just worry about that later. For the icon set, that's like the one thing I don't really like is the icon set, because it kind of looks weird. Because if I do this, you could see like the system settings things looks weird. A bunch of the icons look kind of odd, and I kind of want it to be kind of minimalisty. But other than that, I'm happy with how it turned out. I changed the icon for my application launcher, and then on top of that, I figured out a way to, in the screenshot that I had, or in the previous video, if you look at the taskbar, it showed the system tray, like literally everything. The system tray was completely cluttered and it was all over the place, and it kind of drove me crazy even when I was making the video, but I didn't know how to fix it. Now that I know how to fix it, the only thing that shows up is the Wi-Fi, because that's literally all I worry about. And I bet you're wondering, how do you change the volume? Well, if you look down here, my keyboard has a knob on it. I was like, okay, this knob is supposed to change the brightness on the lights on the keyboard, you know, like as every gaming keyboard should have. Well, I figured out a way to make it adjust my volume, and if I need to mute my volume, I can just press down on it and it mutes the volume. So now I don't even have to go out of my game or whatever I'm doing and manually adjust the volume. I could just do this. So this took so long to do. I remember I think I dedicated an entire day because I didn't know how to do shit. But once I figured it out, I'm not gonna explain how I did it because it took way longer than it should have, but it's now set to the knob on my keyboard now adjusts the volume on my Linux desktop. So that's awesome. Oh, it's so great. So like I could be playing something and then let's say it's too loud. I don't even have to pause the game. Well, you should, but you should, like if someone's talking to me, I can actually just turn down the volume in my computer. So that's awesome. That's like one of the greatest things I've ever done. For gaming, I've been playing a lot of games. I played through a bunch of Wolfenstein stuff. I replayed Doom, and then right now I think what I'm going to do for the future is I might be working on a video on Skyrim. I'm like in the early stages of what this video is going to be, because this is going to be like a pseudo review / video essay, but I haven't decided on what game to do. I'm not going to do all 3 at once. I'm going to do it one at a time, but I don't know if I should do a video essay or like a challenge video, because right now I did a mage playthrough of Skyrim, and now I'm doing a assassin playthrough. And I think what I'm going to do is when I record the footage for this game, I think I'm going to use both. I haven't decided on it yet, but expect a video to come out soon. The last time I made a video like this was, I believe, December 2024, and that was like that's 6 months ago, and it was on Balatro, and it fucking flopped, and I hate, like, it was a great video. I worked really hard on it, but it flopped because people were already done talking about Balatro. But if there's one video I absolutely like had a lot of problems with, was if you go through my videos, there's a video called the Sus Furry MMO Atlas, and that video I made on a whim. I might do a video where I go back to it, but I haven't decided when I'm gonna do it. Right now, all I'm focused on is Skyrim. I'm not gonna spill all the details for it, but I don't know how I'm gonna approach it. So expect a video to come out in the next maybe month or so, depending on how long this takes. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what I'm doing. I love using Linux. I think it's like significantly better than Windows, but it does have its downsides, and I could make a whole video talking about why you shouldn't switch to Linux, which I might do, but right now I just wanted to give you guys a little update on how my system looks, and also like what I've been doing. Expect a video to come out in the following weeks. I don't know, minimum I'd say maybe 3 weeks. Expect a video to come out soon. If not, fucking chop my balls off. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on. Oh, one more thing. This literally would not have happened if I didn't solve an issue on OBS. So, yeah, no, don't worry about it. It was stupid. All my recordings were stuck in one frame. I noticed that the CPU usage was like really high, and I just set the FPS to like 50, and it fixed itself. So, yeah, that's all I need. That's all you need to know. Peace. Bye. If you guys have any recommendations of what I should do with my system, let me know in the comments.